Good afternoon, everyone. It's Rachel here. It's a sunny, hot Sunday afternoon, and we are going to work on this project. But first of all, I just wanted to show you how the little ephemera holders turned out from Roxy's weekly challenge, and I'm really pleased with them. And I'm going to make some more. I did purchase these little that someone recommended, little adhesive, got to see which way is where they open, little adhesive pockets. See, the flowers fit perfectly, but I bought some longer ones that haven't arrived yet, longer, shallower ones. So I'm going to make some more. I've got plenty of things that I can put into these little books, but I'm really pleased with how they turned out. I divided them into colors, more or less. I have a few, no, maybe not in this one, but I did leave in a couple of them a few spaces. With some of the flowers, I did have to see that I had to double up because I didn't have enough space, but eventually if I make more, as I might do some more fussy cutting kits, because I always love to have something new to play with. I will, I can even have one for each color is what I'm trying to say eventually. So I left it's a couple of spaces, but I did divide them into colorways, so that's why there's spaces there. This one has a few spaces. So that's those, and then I did the birdies. And they do stick out the top, but they're not going in a shelf. They're just sitting here in front of me. I may do something here one day, we'll see. But it's also nice because you can see if you've only got one left of a thing. So I'm going to go through my birds. I went through my flowers to make sure I had everything represented. I'm going to go through the birds. I haven't done that yet. The files to see which, maybe a couple of pages I need to reprint. So that way we're not always just random. I think I accidentally left those two there. Oh no, what I did was I went from the back. I put the reds in the back. I don't have many red birds. So yeah, it's a good way to be able to just go through your files and see what do I have plenty of. Now that one, they're actually the same. So I actually found it's easier to slide them in if they are, and that's the same as that, so I don't know why I've got that up there. So I've got more room for these are sort of browns. Found them easier to slide in if they were not fussy cut out. So there are a few there, but most of these are not cut out. So there we go. Really, really pleased with this. Good project. I think I like it more than the containers. See, I could put that. Oh, those two birds were quite big, so I didn't. Maybe I could switch here. Have this up here, that birdie, and put that bird over there. There we go. So just made it with the birds in these pockets. Just the right size. I could have a slightly bigger book if I wanted to and not have them sticking out the top, but does it matter? I don't think so. Only if they were going in a shelf. So plenty of spaces for more brown birds. Okay, so that's what's happening there. Now let's get back onto this project, and I need to reinforce my spine. Now I have run out of I need to go around the house and search for some backs of notepads, because we don't buy that many notepads, so I don't often have them. But I'm feeling like, sometimes I just do a fabric spine, so I'm really feeling like it doesn't really matter with this one. If this is smaller, I might just glue this in the center here, center-ish, not, well, I might have it come down there further. Actually, I could have it come right down there. Let me just see how tall is that? I need to look at centimeters. 24, so 12 is there, 12 is here. I just want to see where my 2 inches goes. Yes, so all my holes will end up on this, but I don't know, should I put it in the center or should I have it up there as well? I don't think it matters. I think I'm going to have it down here just to build up this spine here. So yeah, I'm thinking about that. Let me just see how wide I need to do it. So I'll do it 1.5 inches. I need to cut 1.5 inches. Take the rubbery bit off. So how is everyone today? I hope you're all well and having a lovely weekend. We are super tired. I think it was tiring, all the driving that we did with my dad. I feel really super tired. So we went to dinner last night and I just literally couldn't speak, and they thought there was something wrong with me. I'm like, I'm just really overtired. And then we had to stay up until 1 and go and pick up Lulu down in the mess in Rimini. She was hobnobbing it with her friends. I think, oh, it's too wide. Oh, I need to cut a bit more off. So I know what I've done. It was not 1 1/4. I've done 1 1/2. I meant to do 1 1/4. Ding dong. See, we're not starting off well, are we? But I've had a nice relaxing morning this morning. I mean, I've been doing stuff. I went to the supermarket with Lulu and she needed to get, it was actually a supermarket, the shopping centres there as well. So I took her to get, I said to her I'd seen some shoes I thought she might like. Just double check it's not too, yep, that's going to work. Okay, that's going to go in there. It's just going to reinforce that spine a little bit, and I'll do the same for this one. It's not going to go all the way. This spine's in really good condition, so I'm just going to reinforce it a little bit. I'm going to glue those back down. Let's put these pages back in here. And I think it's always good to do these videos just to reinforce the methodology, because for some people, there's lots of new people, you want to take these pages off. Put those over there. I'll snip all those bits off to clean it, but what I'm interested in now is cutting my spine 2 inches. I think I read that correctly, guys. So I really do need to find some more of this stuff. 2 inches. My ruler has moved. I'm not going to win any prizes for going straight. Okay, so that's that. I don't think I need that anymore. And this is going to glue right into this here. Is that what I'm going to do? Yes, I'm going to glue it in there. I want to glue those back down. So I did try and clean out my, let's see. Oh, yes, I did. I tried to clean that out yesterday. I'm just going to break this. Can I break it? No, I'll just run the glue under here. I want glue. Please don't stop coming out, glue. We do love you. Please, please, glue. Put the glue on there. It's not very much, but I want that to stick back there. And I'll lift it up here at all, if I can at all. I need to get lots of glue under there. Make sure it all sticks. I don't know if I'm getting enough. Okay. I might grab my, see if I can rip this. You might think, why? Well, I need to get my glue everywhere. That's what I need to do. I'll smush it around in a second. This is where we all start to get very sticky. I realise I was off screen there. Okay, grab a wet one. And glue that back in. There we go. Hopefully that's good. Now, what I'm thinking then is I'm going to have fabric coming right over the top of that. I'm just trying to decide whether I want to, let's snip those bits off, whether I want to put some tape there. I don't think I will, or will I? Maybe I will. Just going to snip it, tidy that up a little bit, just a little bit. Right, so that's that. Right. Okay. Yeah, I think I will put a little bit of tape. Here it is. I'm just going to use this one because I don't have any sort of water to activate the other one. I'm just going to put a little bit from there to there. Just to reinforce that spine a bit. It's definitely not as sticky as the other one, but it does the job. Okay, that's nice. And then I'm going to, now this is going to be a little bit difficult to center, so I've got to be careful of that. Let me measure here. Because it's shorter, I'm going to have to be careful of the centering. So that is 2 over the halfway, and that is 4, so I need to slide it up a bit. So it's 3. Okay, so that's going to have to go there, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a pencil mark. It has to, when I glue it, it has to sit in between the 2 pencil marks. Okay, that'll work. In theory, yes it will. Okay, so my next job I'm going to do is just cover up these pages. Which way is the up? Oh, it doesn't have an up. Gosh, that's a beautiful leather spine. Really nice, rich sort of colour. Okay, so I'm going to find some, have a look at my book pages. If I've got anything big enough. Sometimes I love a title page, but as long as I'm not going to lose the title. And then I might, if I've got one big enough, I might put a Florentine paper. Love that. I might put that one over on that one as one of the pages. Oh, that's perfect. Put that one at the back. Or will I put this? I wonder if this will fit. Oh, just shy. But it's not bad. I could put it up there and then... No, I'll put just plain. Okay. So do change my mind in a flash. What's happening on those pages? Okay, let's see. So this one, it doesn't matter about, does that have glue? It doesn't matter so much about this part because there's going to be fabric going over there, so I can take that off. Put that over there. And then here, I just need to take a tiny bit off the bottom. It actually is not a problem if it's a tiny bit too short. Now you could cut with your cutter, which is probably the better thing to do, but I'm not concerned. And I'm going to put this one on the back. And is it still slightly too long? It is. Okay, that'll do. So I need to, I'm not going to put wet glue because that's a thinnish piece of paper. I'm going to best make sure I put a lot of glue stick. So first I think I'll do in the center. Whoops. And then I'm going to go over here in the hope that I get in there where there might be some air pockets. I'm going to smush a whole lot of glue over here as well to make sure it's really glued down well. Okay, let's see how we go. do have gluing issues. Oh, crinkles. That's okay. Right. Oh, very nice. I like that. I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. I've got glue all over my hand. And now I'm going to choose, I think I might, I think I might put, let me just see here. Now that is going to do quite well there. So let's fold it up. So I think I might use my cutter for this, because this is a rag paper, so I'm going to cut it. I'm going to take that edge off. It's very slightly longer than my cutter, but it will be fine. Now, scissors. Oh, I can take more off. Take a bit off the top. Okay, that will do. It's a bit crooked, so if I glue that there, it's very crooked down there. That's better. And then I'll take the moldy bit off here. It's not really moldy, it's very fragile though. I do like this cut down, and it doesn't quite reach at the bottom. I'm just going to put some Florentine paper there, but I do need to cut a bit more off. Okay. So let's see. And it's going to have a permanent new home. So I'm going to glue that there, and then I'll put a little bit of something, a strip of something across the bottom. And there's the bookworm holes in it. It's got a lot of character. Now I need to get around the edges, because I seem to have, you know, getting my glue on the edges issues. Every time. Okay, so that's got glue on it. And let's, so we've been doing a lot of work on covers, haven't we, lately, which is good. It's good to keep it going and you know, make yourself do them, because they can be challenging at times. Okay, that's good. I'm very happy with that. No air pockets. Right, so, oops, excuse me. It's all right. Now, I need to do this little bit here, because then I'm going to put my fabric and it's going to go over the top. Now, I did have a strip of Florentine paper left over from the other day somewhere here. I wonder if I'll be able to find it. Probably not. No, I'm not seeing it. It should be in this pile here. This is what I've been working with. There it is. do want to tear it down because I don't want to cover, just a strip. I don't want to cover the date. So that is going to, it needs to be a little bit thinner. Maybe I'll use that one. Let's see how we go. Yes, I like the jaggedy edge. Just tear that little bit off there. Right. Plenty of glue. So if you don't have a real page like that, my book page packs have these sort of title pages. Not the book page packs, you know, the digital. Because obviously they're in limited supply, the title pages, because there's only one usually. Sometimes there are books that have them through, but mostly they just have one title page, so they're hard to come by. Now it is going to be covered a little bit here, the lettering, but that's chopped off there as well, so that's okay. So I think I'm going to continue on with this one. Let's just choose a fabric for this. And I need to remember to cut it so that it's taller, so that will glue down. And the book is red. What would I like to use? Oh, I think I might, if this is long enough, I'd like to use this. This is the one I'm going to use. So I need it to be there. Let's just crease it here. It's kind of a crease. And trim. And that sort of little strip there that I just chucked over there, I will keep that because that's something that I might use. I won't keep that one. And I just want to see, I need it to be quite wide, because this is like holding it all together, holding the pages in, so you don't want to be skimping on it. So I think that's going to be good. I'm actually loving those colors. They're really making me happy. So then I need to get, I think I'll use my bigger glue. So I get more on. I need to glue on my fabric. And then all I have to do is measure and stitch in my signatures. But I'm thinking in this book I need to print out some more papers, because I think I need to have a few more signatures in this book. I don't know if I've got any more pages printed out, so I'll do that off camera, and when we come back and do the next video I will have those ready to go. I just wiped my table down, so I want that at the front. Oh, excuse me. So this is here. I kind of need to measure. Sort of top and bottom. It won't be perfect. Okay, so that's going to go in there. I need to stitch my pages in first, and then that's going to glue right to the spine and to the edges, and then I'll close it up. When I've stitched my signatures, I will close it up and clip it like that, so it all glues down into the spine. And that's going to be a hidden spine because we don't want to cover that. We do need to do some embellishing, but we're not going to fully cover it. So that's going to, I'm going to put that aside with its pages to dry. And here I've only got 3 signatures, but I think I could do 5. We'll see. So I'll put that aside, and that one is ready to go, although we haven't decorated the cover, but that's okay, we're preparing it. And then this one, these big, I've only got 2 signatures there. It's not a huge spine, so I think I'll stick with the 2. And I've got to figure this out here. So this is quite damaged, but I didn't want to lose that. So I'm just got to make up my mind first of all, I'm going to put some tape here just to tidy it up a little bit and strengthen it. So we're going to have some tape from here. I'm going to put it there to there. And then here to there. And that is going to make that a little bit stronger. Probably would have been better if I did have a piece, where's my cardstock gone here, of this that was longer, but I think, is that madness to do that? Or will we have an exposed spine? I mean, I'm going to cover that anyway. I think I will center it. So let's just eyeball it. No, not eyeball it. We'll grab the ruler and just turn it around that way. That will make my life easier. So that is 1 inch. And this is, 1 inch. How about that? So I need to draw here. There and there, although I'll probably cover that up in a second, and there, and that is where I need to glue it, which won't be an easy feat, but I'll get it done. And I want to put this in the front. So first of all, I'm going to tear off this bit. And then I'm going to tear off that bit there, because it is going to be covered with fabric, so the width is not as important as the height. And I think I want to keep that bit there, so let's put that there, and this tear that off. Okay, and that's going to go there. So let's, gluing will not be fun. I think what I'll do is glue around the center. Oh no, I need to glue around the edges as well. But anyway, let's get started, because this is a big piece of paper. You could also, you know, glue printables on the inside of your covers. Don't have to use original pieces. You can do decorative paper, whatever you like. Just going to bring this up here, and I want to get around my edges. This edge, and then I need to do the long edges. Okay, and this one, right, and this one also, yes, I'm going to glue my thing to the spine. Actually, I want to put some glue there as well. I'm going to glue the spine on there like the other one, so it's going to be hidden, because I do want to keep a bit of that lovely spine. I don't want to like stitch into it. Okay, that should be good. Lots of glue. Oops, yes, stick it to your fingers, Rachel. Okay, so that's gluing there. I'm just going to grab my little, I found this when I tidied up my table before my dad came. Couldn't find it, it was under something. So that's just going to make sure it's going to glue. I love all these curly whirly bits here. I don't tidy those up, I like them. It's part of the character of the book. And now what will I put here, guys? I could have this old piece of rag paper. Yeah, why not? So I'm going to take that expansive edge off. Oops. Let's see. I'm just going to trim that off because that's going to be covered by fabric, but it's a bit lumpy. There was glue there. Oh, it's quite late today. I'm late doing my video. It's already 4 o'clock. And then I am going to, and I don't mind seeing an edge, a bit of this paper because it's old rag paper, and I'm just going to fold that up and take that off with my ruler. I could have actually left that as it is, exposed, but I think I'm going to put this lovely piece of paper there. Okay, so let's move the book out of the way and put some glue on here. So I've got, oh, here I've got a double page. That might help. Yes. So first glue inside, I think, and then start gluing. Now this glue is a little bit soft at the moment just because it's quite hot here, but I do have the air conditioning on. I did cheekily just put it on and I started giggling, and Stefano thought I'd done something really naughty, but I had just put the air conditioning on because I get hot. He feels cold, I feel hot. I'm not hot now because it's on. Okay, I'll just put that aside and put my glue on here. I love doing this. I'm having fun. Just swish some glue around here just to make sure there's plenty. We don't want it to come off, not that it would. Okay. Yep. I'm going to leave some of those edges showing because I do like it. There we go. That's all glued down. Let's just run over it. Clean the glue off my fingers. Oh no, plenty of glue there. Okay, good. So that is done. And now I need to choose my fabric for this one. And I think I might like a ticking. It's a new ticking and I absolutely love it. It's definitely one of my faves. Now, I use it all the time. That's going to be perfect. So I just need to, will that be wide enough? Yes, I think that will be wide enough. Maybe a bit wider. So just grab my fabric scissors. I think I'll just go to there and there. I want to rip it. Get rid of all your stringy bits. You don't want those. They'll just get stuck to your fingers. And put our glue on here. Glue that on. And then we can measure. I think I'm only putting 2. Did I say I need putting 2 signatures in this one? But I feel like possibly need to add some more pages. We'll just have a little recap and have a look. I don't think I'm feeling like I want to decorate the covers until I put the pages in and I get a feel for it. So we'll be doing that in a following video. So I kind of, again, need to put this here and see where my markings are. about there. Okay. No, I don't want it to be wiggly like that. I pulled it too much. Okay, good. And that is going to go in there. So, 2 signatures. Let's see how many. I think this is going to be, oh, there's one of those title pages. Oh, 1798. I always love reading the dates. Oh, that I was going to attach there. Yeah, I think this has prospects to grow, so I think I'm going to leave those as they are. But what I might do is just quickly double check. So first of all, I might measure on here. So to do the 2, like rather than looking at my spine like this and then finding the center, what I'm going to do is, let me see here, I've got about 3 centimeters. So if I measure in, yeah, just measure in, where's my, I'll use a pen so I can see better. I'll do about 1.1 centimeters in from that one edge and 1.1 in from the other edge. There we go. And that's where my 2 signatures are going. Now the reason why I'm putting in 2 signatures is because when I do these envelope journals, they kind of bulk up a lot. So I want to leave myself quite a bit of space for them to grow, because I might add page extensions, flip outs and that sort of thing, and that's just going to give me a lot of space. Let's just move this out of the way. The page is over there. And yep, so this is me. Oh, do you know what? I might have to, you probably can't see there's a little broken bit there. I might have to just attach that as well. But let's find halfway with this. This is oh good Lord, 19.6. What is that? 19, I don't even have a calculator. I have to use my brain. 19.6. 2 into 19, 0 goes 4, what? No, yes, 4 and 1 left over, 4.8. 4.8. That's not right. 9.8. 9 is 9.8. What a ding dong. 9.8 is my halfway. 9.8 there and there. Just eyeball it on the second one. Is that correct? 9.8. 9.8. Okay. And then I'm going to do 2.5 and 2.5 inches. I like to look at the inches for that bit. 2.5 there, and 2.5 there, and there. Okay, good. Right. Then I need to grab my pages. Now here I'm hinging something. So let me just go through. I don't know if I needed to chop these down. You know what? I'll chop them down out here. I want to hinge this. So let me just grab a random piece of paper. Grab my glue stick. Put plenty of glue stick on here. I'll slide my paper down so I don't glue my book. And then I'm going to hinge this page. So the way I like to do it is just put it in there and fold this over like so. Have a bit of a page hinge there. Just get the stickiness off. So these go back in. Oh, I don't know if I need to trim them, so I think I'll just leave them like that. So here I can do my measuring, but oh, and I've lost a page. Just a sec. Let's go back. This page. I'm gonna have that centered. So let's put this one down. I'm not doing this one now because I need to do more, get more pages prepared. Absolutely love that. I had forgotten about it already and I just got a glimpse of it and really liked it. What I need here are these big ones because they hold on to the smaller pages. When you have all different size pages, that holds on to them. Now these pages are quite small compared to this, so I may extend some of them. Well, I like doing that stuff, it's fun. I want to slide this on. I need to catch all my pages. There we go, and one at the back. And grab my Japanese screw punch, grab my mat. Oh, I haven't measured. That would help. So I need to go top to bottom. See how big it is. So let's just move it in, eyeball about 24. There's my pencil, I'll do it with pencil. So half of 24 is 12. And then I have to do 2.5. Hopefully I haven't made any boo-boos. Could be. It's a bit disappointing when you make a boo-boo. Don't have to push too much. It's not an exaggerated number of pages. So that's signature number 1. And signature number 2 is this one. Now I want to slide this up because I want to make sure I catch it. There's a few pages that I need to hinge in there. That's a bit crooked. Is everything attached? It's all attached. What's happening here? That's that. What's that page doing there like that? What happened there? Oh, that was going in the center. I've got to hinge that one. That's going in the center and that's going to become a pocket. So put that in there as well. Slide our paper clip on to hold everything, hopefully. Oh, I can see some fun page extending happening on this one. And let's measure. Oops. Oh, this one's a bit bigger. What I need to do is take these off, unfortunately, and slide. Oh, I see. I need to trim that bit off at the top because that page is taller. So what we might do is do that first. This page is taller, so I need to get rid of that. That's how I do it. It's probably still a bit taller. We'll see how we go. Find the center again. And always just make sure you've got all the pages flush in the spiny sort of part. That's better. It's a bit more like the other one. 12 and 2.5, 2 and that's 3.5, 2.5 and 2.5. Okay. Okay, so that's that, and then I need to punch my holes in here. So this one I can actually glue in today so you can see, and then the other one I can do off camera. And once the pages are in, then I might feel like doing the covers. Okay, love that. Right, now I think I have my ties. I might use black. I don't know why I feel like using black. I never do. Darky greyish sort of black it is. So this, I'll do my bottom signature first. And I need to thread my thing. That's what I need to do. So, because I want to do my ties in the middle, I'm going to start from the top. Now, we've got to make sure we do this tight because we don't want swinging signatures. So pull it really tight. It hurts your hand sometimes. Really tight. Snip it off. And that one is done. Okay, and then this one. And then you can watch me fiddle. Try to glue it in properly in the spine. Oh my goodness. What am I doing to myself, not fixing things properly? But yeah, I really like the rough and readiness of things. I don't want to make it look like it's new. It is kind of like the pages inside, some of them are new, most of them. But the book is old. I want to keep the character. It's like if I were to buy an old house, I'd want to keep the character. If there's wonky stairs, I want to keep the wonky stairs. If there's a wonky windowsill, I want to keep the wonky windowsill. Okay, let's see, put that in on, keeping my tails on either side of the middle so that when you tie it, you catch it. Now, getting this tight will not be as easy as the first one. I hope it's tight enough. I think so. Right, slide those off. Let me see. Yep, that's looking good. So, see, we've got our signatures attached here. Yep, that's pretty good. One is very slightly taller than the other. That's okay because I didn't measure my pages. And now I need to put my glue on here. That's actually going to stay, I'm thinking now, because when I glue my fabric, that's going to hold that. So what I need to do here is I'll put my glue on the cardboard. Lots of glue. A lot. I'll just repeat that just in case. Because it's the glue that's going to hold it all together. There we go. I am feeling now a little bit like I'm in a fridge. Oh, no, and then I want to put, because I don't have my thing going all the way up, I need to put my glue also on here. And I might just, I want to cover up my lines, but I'm just going to swish a bit of glue around here just in case as well. And down there, that's where I want my glue. And here, I'm going to go over a little bit. I'm not quite sure how far my fabric's going to extend, but I'll put my glue on there, down there, there. And then I'm going to smoosh it to about here. I know it comes over a bit more than that. Now, being a ding-dong, I need to glue down here as well. Try not to cover up my line so I can see where to line it up. Right. I'm not going to smush, I'm going to smush this, excuse me. That there, up there, there. Just so I don't have, you know, it just limits the amount that's oozing. Now I can still see my line there, that's good. Let's get the glue off my finger, and here we go. I'm going to have a big dribble there, just a sec. Okay, so I need to, I'm just trying to look on the side here and line up where my lines are. Yep, oh yes, it's not too hard. You just got to get your head down there and have a look. And that is feeling okay. Let's just see, that's going to go up. And that's going to go up. That's what we want. Okay, now I need to just make sure this is sort of flattening out and gluing. I'll worry about the spine in a minute. I won't worry about, well, will I do that now? Or will I worry about that first? A lot of worries. A lot of worrying happening. Not really. Just joking. Not really worried. Worst comes to worst, I just keep it. I don't want that in there so much. I tend to do that, and I think I prefer it pulled out a little bit. It's not, this is not the part of the process that you rush. You need to just sort of take your time and do all the things that you need to do. So I'm going to get my glue. Actually, I'll just put this over here so my pages don't flop down onto the any gluey bits, and I'm just going to glue out these bits here because I prefer that, or to do all of that now. So I'll just thin it out and spread it. Let's see how we're going. Oops. If you get any glue anywhere that you don't want it, just grab your wet one and wipe it off. It's no biggie. Now that curled when I ripped it, so I'm just going to flatten it out as best I can. So again, I reiterate, not the part of the process that you want to rush. Although I do rush sometimes because I'm in a hurry. Okay, I'm just gave that a little wipe because then when I squish them all up together, I don't want my pages to stick to it, do I? Put that over there, I don't want to lose that. Okay, let's go on this side. Move the mat, I don't need the mat now. It's really not that hard. It's a little bit fiddly, especially when you first do it the first few times. You do feel it's a little bit fiddly, but actually it's not that hard. So hopefully you can see. I've just got to do a little bit of glue along here. I had a little bit still curling up. So let's just push that back in there. Not oozing, we don't want oozy glue. No oozy glue. And that is gluing down, very good. Very pleased. Okay, now here I need to just make sure, do my squishing here, make sure it's all sticking. I can't wait to see it. Just going to open in here, and so we won't be able to look at this until I've got to leave it overnight to dry. Just make sure that's all sticking down. I think it will because it was very flat. And now my last thing to do is, you wouldn't want to do that on a curvy spine. You have to do the floating spine on that one. You don't do this one because it won't stick. It'll curve. The spine will curve. So that's going to be good. That's going to sit on its spine. Put a clip there to hold it shut. I'm putting some pressure while I do that. And then look, I've got glue there. Oh, look at all the glue oozing. Oh, I see. I have that. But that's okay. I'm going to cover that. So that's actually no biggie here. This is no biggie. I'm just going to, that's going to be covered with some sort of something. And that's like that up there. I absolutely love it. I may put some little glues under there. A bit of glue under there as well. Just because I don't want all of that to come off. I love it. See how it's nice and flat? That is all glued. So I'm going to put that, I think I'll put it on the, I might just, because that's sticky. I don't want to get that on my floor, do I? So I might put it, actually I'll put it here on my table. That'll be all right. Just stick it up over there. So that is ready to go. And then I have my other one, which I'm going to do the same way, but I want to add some more pages. This is going to be good. I love this book. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. We have attached some of the pages into our envelope, not envelope journal. I say not envelope because it's actually been inserted into a hardcover. Sometimes I do them with a Midori thing, but this time I wanted to actually stitch the pages in. So we're going to doing 2 of those. I just need to prepare some more for the other one. And then when I next come back, we may do the covers. Yeah, I think we'll do the covers when I come back next time. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday, and I will see you again soon. Bye.